Welcome to the Complete Angler. My name's JC Brooks, and I'm sitting beside.
The Frog Fishing King,
Here we go with okay.
Joe
Um,
Long.
Here we go. So I guess you're already getting. You guys already know where we're going with this video. It's another Q&A. And today we're going to be talking about frogs. I'm going to ask questions. He's going to answer. I'm going to test his knowledge and put him on the spot like I like to. So, first question is, what type of bay would be best to use a frog?
What type of day?
What time of day?
What time of day?
What time of day? That's on me.
Oh, I've had the most luck. Well, you can fish them any time of day, but I've had the most luck when it's getting closer to dark. I'd say like 5 till dark is frogging time, but you can do it anytime. When it's really hot out, I really like to fish frogs, but yeah.
So you say so. Now another one is you say that you like to fish them whenever it's hot. What do you think the best temperature would be to use these?
70 and above.
Good.
But in that dog days of July and August, when the bite might not be that good, you can. This is just a regular soft plastic frog. My favorite, which is out in my car. We didn't go out and get it, but it's got a popper on the front, so it really makes a big disturbance, and it really, if there's a big dominant bass down there and it hears all that, it's not gonna like it. It's gonna call their attention halfway on the other side of the pond. So.
And in your opinion, which would a frog be best to use on? Which body of water, pond or lake?
You can use it on either, but I've had more frog success on ponds. It just, when you're on a lake, you got shad, you got bluegill, you got other kind of fish that are, small, like little walleye and what have you. There's a lot of forage. In a pond, you got little bluegills and you got frogs, and that's pretty much it. So frogs are dynamite for, I'd say, mid and late season bass.
So then, when you're on, you say that's the pond, correct? That's best. Okay. So on the pond,
in my life, yes.
in your opinion, again, most of these are opinion. I'm not coming up with facts yet. That'll be in a later video. I just want to see more of opinion. But in your opinion, where do you think the best places on a pond would be to be putting these?
The shallow end, where water is coming in or going out, because if you imagine a pond and there's only, say, 2 foot of water, and I splash a frog up on top of that bass is going to be close to it because of the depth is only going to be a max of 2 foot. Where if you cast it out in the middle of the pond, it could be 20, 30 foot deep, and there might be a fish directly below it, but it's so far down it doesn't hear it or doesn't see it. So I like to watch and throw them around cattails. Definitely, lily pads and that type of stuff where you see that kind of vegetation, that's where the real frogs are. So any place where there's real frogs squeaking and jumping in when you walk by, it's a good place to throw a frog because them bass are already eating frogs. So.
And then one last quick question. If you were to rig this up, what would be the best way to do it, if you're kind of getting my question?
As far as what kind of rod, or
as a lure as a whole. Late season, bites starting to die down.
Late season, what I like to do, see, most of these are all floaters. What I like to do late season is put a weight in front of them and fish them just a little below the surface. And adding weight, you can cast them further, you can squeeze them into places that you won't be able to cast something that light. But top foot of the water is always, a good place to throw a frog.
Good deal.
But people have seen my frogs with the big bullet weights on. They're like, what are you trying to do there? Well, I'm trying to get it down in the water column a little bit. And especially the popper. You get the popper down in the water column. And,
It's going to make a crap
and you
load.
jerk it, it's going to make, a pretty violent explosion. So, we're going to have him rate on a scale between an A is the best and an F is the worst. How did I do in summarizing everything?
A minus.
A minus. I'll take that. All right, for Joe Long,
JC Brooks.
remember to
Like, subscribe, leave a comment, take a good fishing, and when you subscribe, hit the little ding dong because then you'll actually get the notifications.
we'll see you on the lake.